Hey, y'all know on the fly high, coolest, smoothest young nigga doing this shit, y'all. Yeah. Same look, nigga, big pistol in the field block.
What's happening with the gang? Y'all tuned in with the chick, your girl, your boy, whatever the fuck you wanna call me at this point. Shit, y'all tuned in with the nigga though. You feel me? Man, I know y'all been hearing about this Blueface and Chrisean Rock interview. I seen it on TikTok and I just seen clips of pretty much Chrisean going crazy and all this other type of shit during this interview. Just some crazy shit. Blueface kicked her out, the security kicked her out, whatever the case may be. We know this is the most toxic relationship in the game right now. Like, it don't get no more toxic than both of these niggas. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to react to the interview, though. I was holding it off. I'm like, fuck, I was watching it on my own time, but I'm like, fuck, I'm putting this on the channel. And the interview was over an hour long, so this is going to be done in parts. You already know. But we also got Sharp on here. For those of y'all who don't know who Sharp is, that is an OG pimp. For real, OG pimp. Like, real deal Holyfield pimp. You know what I'm saying? The reason I know who he is and know of him is through my favorite YouTuber, DJ Ghost. He does reactions on, I don't know if you guys heard of Underbelly, but Underbelly does like interviews on, drug addicts and pimps and all types of shit, you know what I'm saying? Prostitutes, the whole 9 yards. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be reacting to that on the channel because DJ Ghost started that, so I'm going to let him do that, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tune in on him, you know what I'm saying? So, I won't be reacting to it, but I'll definitely find some other interesting content to put up on the channel. But yeah, man, I just wanted to look at this interview right here because I know it's going to be crazy. I know it's going to be crazy. It's going to be entertaining. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You already know the deal. We're on the way to 3K, man. Let's get into the interview, though.
Hello. No Jumper, the coolest podcast in the world. It's your girl Gina Views.
Sharp.
Oh yeah, bro is a podcaster as well. He's not a pimp no more. He's a podcaster. So, shout out to Sharp, man.
Building. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we got to talk. Hey, man, this one right here.
We got the hottest couple on the internet.
Pretty much right now. How has it been for y'all, man? How is it? First and foremost, how are y'all doing today?
Great. I'm doing
okay?
great.
She was a little teary-eyed a little bit earlier. I was.
Yeah.
What's going on? What happened?
What's going on?
I just emotional. I don't know if it's my period or am I pregnant. I don't know.
You say you don't know if it's your period or if you're pregnant.
I'm just saying, like, that's what's going on.
Well, I don't think you're pregnant if you got your period.
Blueface went on Twitter and was like, that's not his baby because Chrisean Rock has slept with hella men, within the past year, and then be together, whatever the case may be. So he like, that's not Blueface, baby. Like, that's what he tweeted. Real shit. I'm just keeping it real.
Period, sweetie.
I'm just saying, I don't know if it's that or that.
Yeah. I mean, I was just trying to help her out here, so, I don't think.
And honestly, they don't need no baby. Like, yeah, they got the money for the baby. And, well, I mean, Blueface is a good father because he already got kids, but I don't know. Chrisean being a mother, I feel like she's too immature right now still. You feel me? Like, way too immature.
Dang, I don't know if it's that or that.
Yeah. I mean, I was just trying to help her out here, so, I don't think it was.
Hey. What happened? What triggered these tears?
Huh?
What triggered these tears? What's going on right now?
Nothing. It could be like completely nothing in my eyes. It's just water. So I got nothing to do with anybody. Okay, can we talk about something else? Not my tears.
You seem nervous.
I'm not nervous.
We're here for you.
Yeah,
we're here for you, sweetie. For real, we are. So just speak up for us. However you feeling today, hopefully we can get that out.
You've dominated 2022. You're going to get your flowers today. We got to talk about it.
Sure. I like your song too, Vibes. I was like, I ain't even know that was her ass. I said, oh, look at her. She can rap too. Okay, she just don't know how to just fight and take off on shit. She actually get out on the music scale. How's that been for you, like transitioning from obviously like, a no name, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like living regular life to just all this fame now and this, you know what I'm saying? This newfound stardom. How's it been for you? How's the transition been, Chrisean?
I just give glory to God. That's it.
Yeah. Glory to God, huh? God is good. That's why I didn't understand why you're so sad.
I'm not sad.
You was crying, so I was like, damn, what's...
Yeah, because I just told you, I'm emotional right now. It's either my period or I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Blueface like, bitch, you need to stop saying that.
My period or I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
What the heck? Did you not hear me, sir?
Yo, I did. I just know that, a period and pregnancy don't run hand in hand.
I'm saying it's either.
Am I tripping?
Did you not hear me?
You mean like she means like
either that
your
or
period
this
is on the way.
It's either that or this.
Next week gonna be my emotional week.
Okay, it's on the way. I'm under the impression that it was going on right now. She was like, it's either my period or I'm pregnant.
Yeah, so like it's finna come.
She don't know yet. It's on the way.
Or
it's gonna come or it's not gonna come.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations if it doesn't come.
Oh God.
Congrats early.
You did tweet a few days ago that your wedding is going to be in October. So you guys planning a wedding?
You guys planning a wedding?
We planning a wedding?
She crazy.
What was that about?
Crazy, bro.
What was that about?
She's insane.
Will Zeus be televising it? What's going on? Is that
get married on Zeus?
Is that the episode finale of Crazy in Love?
I'm getting married in October. That's what I said.
Hey, I don't mind coming and, being the pastor. And seeing y'all, huh? I said, I don't mind coming, and being the pastor, and signing it off, man, on the dotted line for y'all, man. I think that'd be a beautiful thing because at first, I'm going to be real with y'all. When I seen this, I was like, this got to be for play. This got to be because they made good money together. That's how I looked at it. Like, people like seeing y'all together. Right. People like seeing y'all interact, whether it's drama, whether it's just kicking it, whether it's just y'all two motherfuckers just sitting there and just looking at each other and not saying nothing. Right. People like seeing y'all together. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know until like I seen like, okay, they really do with each other.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling you last time, I was like, damn, I thought it was just a sham. I said, shit, I just making money. Get your bread. Right. But then I start seeing y'all really do love each other. And I see you even when
it's not about the money.
Can't hear you, sweetie.
I said it's not about the money, but
of course not.
I get it.
Yeah.
What is it about? What's keeping you guys together?
Love.
Sorry, gang.
You think, because I've been in this before, I fucked with people where maybe it's a traumatic bond that brought y'all together. Maybe it was something that happened that was very big that only y'all two understand, if that makes any sense. Traumatic bonds can bring people together too.
So like traumatically,
like shit being fucked up. Yeah,
rich?
You could have just having a fucked up situation, you having a fucked up situation, whether it don't have to be financially. You know what I'm saying? It can just be something mentally something going on that bonded y'all. And that's what I would consider almost a traumatic bond. Like it'd be some fucked up shit really bring people together.
Yeah,
when we fight each other?
I don't think it's traumatic. I think it's
yeah, I don't think that either. Only if we fight each other.
It's not a traumatic bond. It's more of a I don't know. Like it's like an underground thing. Like when I met her, she was underground.
Right.
So
underground.
Her getting
that was a good way to put it.
Yeah, her getting to this point.
That was a good way to put it.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, it was an underground relationship. So from starting with that, it's kind of like each day that we keep going, it's like.
What do you mean by underground relationship?
A bond. Underground, as in like.
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
Is it just me or do Chrisean look like a little chipmunk? She looks like a little chipmunk to me, bro.
Underground, as in like.
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
Like secret?
Can I get a shot?
No, not secret. Please. More underground is kind of like undiscovered,
Can I get a shot?
Unappreciated, disliked.
Come on, Tiny, pass me the bottle.
Not ideal to everybody else.
Yeah, exactly. Not really what you would applaud.
Yeah.
So it started as that from the very beginning. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, all right, if everybody.
The odds was always against y'all.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like if the odds is against us, obviously we're gonna have a natural bond just from being underdogs.
How do you guys feel about the Whitney and Bobby or Ike and Tina comparison?
I mean, personally, yeah, I don't really know too much about their story, so I couldn't even tell you if it was similar or not. But from what I do know, we don't have like any drugs involved.
Right.
So where it's like,
not funny.
I'm feeding her anything to keep her going or anything, honestly.
So you say she's not chemically infused here?
Yeah, no.
This is just really her.
She's just naturally fried. Yeah.
Right.
So,
why did you talk?
But from what I
naturally
from.
This nigga said, so she's not chemically infused. He said, no, she just, hold on, what?
This is just really her.
She's just naturally fried. Yeah.
Right.
Why is you talking?
But from what I know from their
naturally
situation,
what?
it's kind of drug based, right? Whitney Houston, Ike and Tina.
Yo, get your Adobe.
Well, that's why the comparison
Whitney
is so
Houston,
false, because it's kind of saying that these is two crackheads and they just out, loose.
Well, you don't look like no crackhead.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I'll be honest.
All we do is drink and smoke.
Y'all don't act like it either.
Yeah,
no. I know some smokers. I know some drug addicts. I was about to say I know some drug addicts. Y'all don't act like that.
Yeah, no, not at all. So but the comparison is. I can see the comparison. I guess it's an ideal couple that people don't really approve of or agree with. So I guess
people love watching shit that they don't approve of.
Right, they love to keep tabs on it though.
They love it.
You actually just tweeted something about that.
They love to keep tabs on shit they don't like. About the show.
You just tweeted that there are people
Can you quote it for us? What was your tweet?
I said, I love when I spot a motherfucker who said me and Rock doing the show is a bad idea, but they're watching full circle like. Yeah. Every episode, they're reporting on it. They're promoting us.
Who have you spotted?
Academics, for sure.
Let y'all do something good, though. They ain't gonna talk about you.
No,
they only want to talk about your bad shit.
They ain't gonna never post that.
He did tweet at. I forgot what he said, but he did tweet at. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with academics. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he just says the shit that a lot of people are just afraid to say, and a lot of people don't like the shit that he says personally because it be the truth half the time. Not everything academics says is correct or, you know what I'm saying, exactly right, but he be hitting on the head sometimes. I'll keep it real.
Me and her, we've, being in the media world today, like me and her experienced that kind of like.
Yeah.
I get dragged every time I speak well on you guys.
Yeah.
But
it's still a viral moment, whether you get dragged or not, it's still a.
Right.
Yeah.
It brings in customers, so I see why people do it.
Yeah.
Obviously they got to speak on the hottest topics at the time. So
my shit's been organic though, bro. Like I didn't do it like to.
Yeah, because you keep the same personality. Like.
Yeah, like I didn't do it like for views because I know it's gonna be views. And I feel like that's for y'all too. Like I don't think y'all do it for views. I don't think y'all do it really for any of that. I think y'all motherfuckers just crazy together. Y'all just love each other.
Yeah, we just have a lot of moments. That's all.
Yeah,
we have a lot of moments. And
what is she looking for?
See, the thing about you is you kind of like stand on your initial idea of it. Other podcasts and interviewers, they'll dick ride you in the beginning and then turn around.
I don't want to sneak nobody. Yeah, I feel like that's sneaking a motherfucker.
Exactly. So in the beginning, they'll be like, "Oh, this the hottest artist out. He's the man." Speaking specifically at academics right now. He'll suck my dick to this motherfucker come, and then later.
Is she drinking after she just said she might be pregnant?
Fix his mouth after he sucked my dick. Fix his mouth to be like, oh, this is not a good idea. He must not have this. He must not have that.
He's very, and I'm gonna say this, academics. He's a very passive aggressive type dude because he's done that to me, he's done that to the No Jumper crew.
But he always eat his words later on.
Yeah, like he was like, I fuck with Sharp and I fuck with the whole crew, but then 2 minutes later he'd be like, I put my foot on all their chests.
Yeah, like
bro, what is you talking about?
Pick a side, man. Like it sounds
bro,
crazy.
Like I call that passive aggressive.
Right.
Like you acting like you cool, nigga, but you really not cool. You really don't fuck with what we doing.
You waiting for your moment.
And you waiting for your moment, But I get it though. Everybody got a job.
For sure.
Everybody got a job, man. I guess his is to be passive aggressive.
Yeah.
That's what I call it. Like, nigga, like, what are you saying? You're saying it without trying to say it.
Right.
Like,
So the people want to know. We all just watched episode 4 of Crazy in Love. Can we know what happened in the moment that before the cameras arrived and your head was bleeding?
Yeah. So I mean,
do we really get
it wasn't.
Seen that on the clip. She hit this nigga in the head with a fucking bottle, my nigga, a fucking bottle, and then had the glass stuck in bro head.
I'm not deep. I'm gonna just touch the surface. Like
touch what surface?
Sometimes she has a day where she's feeling like
there you go
in her best. And some days she having days where
don't even touch the surface.
She's easily triggered. You hear me talking?
Papa.
Do you hear me talking?
Can we not talk
yes
about
or no? You want me to embarrass you or not?
Why the fuck you want to embarrass me? That's
when
weird.
I'm talking, you shouldn't be talking.
That's weird. I don't want to talk about it.
So what did happen, Blue?
Thank you.
What do you mean? What happened?
So she was having one of them days where it's like an easy fuse lit. And I was we pulled up to the house. There was some white dudes sitting on the stairs. So I'm fucking with him, like, oh, you look like this, you look like that, you know, just fucking with him. She took it upon herself to like trying to like kind of defend him, like, why are you being mean to him?
What
this
are
and this
you
and
talking
that.
about? I
So
thought
I'm
you were
like,
talking about me, and then I called you a bitch. I
yeah,
said,
we gotta
why
say,
you being a bitch?
we gotta say what led up to
and
that
then
though.
you
We can't just say that.
fired off.
Why you say that to your
did
man,
what I
though?
did.
Thank you.
That's
yeah.
your man.
Let's answer that.
Like, think about it. Don't you think that, like,
Okay, my man called me
a
a bitch, so why are you
There
being a
you go.
bitch? Like, why are
Hey,
you
but
being
there
a
you go,
bitch?
but that's still your man.
He gotta call me a bitch?
That's your man.
Okay, that's weird.
That's your man at the
That's
end
weird.
of the
If
day.
he called me a bitch,
Then why
you're a
you with
bitch
him?
too. You're
If
a
he's
bitch.
weird, if he's
You're a
weird,
bitch too.
if
You're a bitch
listen,
too.
if he is
You're a
weird,
bitch too.
if he
You're
is
a
weird,
bitch too.
See,
if he's
that's
weird,
You're a
that's
bitch
cool.
too.
Can't
But
get
if
through
he's
there, bro.
weird,
What?
but if
Can't
he's
get through
weird,
there.
why be
Don't
with
call
him?
me a bitch if you don't want to be a bitch too.
I mean, that's a fact, though. You can't call somebody something and then just expect them not to call you something back because you're a certain gender or a certain status. Because if you call me a bitch, I'm calling you one back times 10.
You can't get through there.
Don't
Oh,
call me a
sweetie.
bitch if you don't want to be a bitch
You don't think
too.
that demasculates your man, son?
You
When
don't
tell
think
him
that? You don't
think that make him feel
My
loved?
nigga, are you listening?
I'm
You're just
listening.
talking for one person.
I'm listening.
You're not. You're talking
You're
for
talking
one
for one person.
How?
You're not listening because you're not even letting him talk.
Yeah,
But
let
you're
me do my
saying the
damn
little
job.
man
You're
shit.
not having-
I get it. That's a thing.
So yeah,
but it's not a thing.
She's not too good at
If
letting
you're
people
like
talk
calling
and
me a
then
bitch
responding.
too.
She kind of
He
just
could
like,
say it's a double standard shit.
Well, Rock, explain yourself.
Fuck that double
selfish.
standard.
Blueface is like a calm petty. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just be like, she's kind of just like, she's not good. You know what I'm saying? And she's just rowdy.
What happened in that moment? Why did you call him a bitch?
Because I felt like I was played with, and then every time he feel like he played with, he called me a bitch. So
Every
if I
time I
can't
hear
call you a
you,
bitch,
you always say he's
So
playing
you
with
feel
you.
like if I
feel
can't
like
disrespect,
if I can't
You
call you
always
a
playing
bitch,
with her. You ask her.
she's easily.
I watch it. You
triggered, bro.
always say he play. You be like, why you playing with me, my nigga?
Easily.
Why you always doing that
all right,
weird
cool,
shit?
yeah,
that,
okay.
so I
And if
watch
I
your
say a
shit.
bitch, he can say, okay, cool. Like if you could call me a bitch, I could call you a bitch back, straight up.
What happens?
He don't feel that way, so we fought. That's that. Like what?
Did you learn anything from it?
What do you mean learn anything from it?
Other than getting a fight?
What do you mean learn anything from it?
By coming together
it's
with your man and
weird.
saying, you know what, baby, we're not gonna be on that anymore because I really do fuck with you and respect you. Church, I don't know if she really do at that point. If she gonna roll her eyes at it.
She's very.
If you're called a bitch
Sharp on here instigating like a motherfucker.
by a nigga,
I should be able to call you.
and
a bitch
yeah, I can be able to call you a bitch back. But just
But I
because
think-
it's a double standard thing,
I think
that's
you're
unfair. Don't talk to me about the unfair shit.
We heard that.
Always
Don't talk
say
to
this.
me about the double standard shit.
Can you let them talk?
I'm done with
Always
that.
say this. Okay.
Wait, hold on. I want to hear what Gina's about to say. What you about to say?
Because
I was
if
just
you're
gonna
called a
say
bitch and you make it common.
the perception is just different just because of how much we've seen you be the aggressor so much. So that's why people is looking at
I
it.
see like the aggressor.
That's why people is looking at it like you're just instantly the one that's the disrespectful one because of what people see you doing.
Think that I'm the
Yeah,
Yes.
you are. Yes.
Yes.
We can all.
This is
attest
your
to that.
intervention today. We tricked you.
Everybody tell her.
Ooh. And we gonna cut it right there. I kind of knew this was gonna twist onto her type shit. They not really gonna focus on Blueface too much. Chrisean is the one that is talked about. You know what I'm saying? Because she just rowdy, like I said, she wild. We gonna pick up from right here, y'all. I got videos to do, so I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, y'all.
Hey, y'all know on the fly how it's cool and smooth as y'all niggas doing this shit, y'all. Yeah. Same look, nigga, big pistol in the field.